Hey guys, today is the start of Something Beautiful, which is the third single off the album. Dirty Town is pretty much done, all done and dusted. Shape, we've got a couple of tweaks on, we'll probably be doing that today. And then we'll be starting on Something Beautiful, which is so exciting. I can't wait for this track. After hearing the other two tracks and what Dave has managed to really create, Something Beautiful is one that I'm really excited to start working on. So yeah, that's going to be today. We'll be doing a couple little tweaks on Shape and then starting on that. And I will be bringing you along on the journey, the progress of Something Beautiful, the title track of the album. How long is it now?
About 4 minutes 20-ish.
I think I'd rather cut out some of the bridges.
Yeah.
And
go back into that bridge at the end. Yeah, because what you could do is, if I just make make a copy of this and do a really quick sort of edit to it.
Yeah. That bit, when I go, but I know. Yeah, that's the bridge. Maybe I could go into the second half of the bridge.
Second time round, so keep the full bridge for the first one, half a bridge for the second and third, maybe. Because you've done the full bridge already, people know what it is.
Yeah.
And then you're just condensing it down on the second and third times, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know why, I can't explain it to you, but the Something Beautiful bit needs to come like, but I know, and I know the song. It needs to be the second part of it.
This goes in.
It needs to have the first part with it for it to work in my head.
Yeah, I see.
I know it doesn't on paper,
yeah,
but for the actual kind of purpose of the song. I was thinking maybe we could have something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrible. That I actually remember thinking I'd love that actually on the track or something to that effect. Maybe not that, it sounded a little bit spanner in the works that one, but
yeah.
Something pretty different for me, you know.
Definitely. With
Beatbox champion. You get good at beatboxing when you can't drum. No, like this. Hey guys, so we have just put basically the whole of Something Beautiful track together. So that means figuring out the structure, figuring out the length, figuring out pretty much the tempo. So we've got like a bass track to be able to put a bass vocal down. So I'm going to be putting a bass vocal down and then we're going to be done for the day. A little bit of a shorter session today, which is fine because we've pretty much got everything that we wanted to be done. So as soon as I've got this bass vocal down, we're good to go, and we will be back very soon to add more structure and add more kind of instruments and you know, look at different samples and things like that for Something Beautiful. So it's Something Beautiful is definitely a go. We've already got the bass structure down, so it's just putting these vocals down now, and then yeah, all good. Now I found a way to let it out, you're missing me, and I feel okay. Leave me alone, 'cause I'm on the edge of something beautiful.
Yeah, I've never once got like
rushed. Yeah, I think as well coming out of it and that chorus at the end, when it goes to 'cause I'm on the edge, the instrument should come out a little bit and something that it should end differently. Yeah, it felt like that was a natural thing to do. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Saturday the 12th of June and I've got another recording session today. Today we're probably going to be finalising Shape, and we'll also be getting really deep into Something Beautiful. Possibly putting vocals down. Pretty sure we'll get down to some vocals today. I'm very excited. I'm kind of at that stage now where it's like, I'm a little bit nervous because I have a date now for the album. which I've not told you guys yet. I'm not going to tell you until everything is fully finalised in terms of album launch party and different things like that. But yeah, it's going to be good, guys. It's a little bit further ahead than I thought, but I don't really mind, because it just means I can get things a little bit more kind of in order before the day. I'm not going to be stressing out, and yeah, so it's still a big mountain that I've got to climb. This album, it kind of only occurred to me, because I've been focusing so much on the singles, it's only really just occurred to me now how big of a mountain the rest of the songs are, and how big of a project this is going to be. So a little bit nervous, I'll be honest, but yeah, the journey is taking me through all of these emotions, and it's so exciting. Yeah, we hit 1.5k on Twitch as well. Pre-saves for Dirty Town are going so well, like so much better than I thought they were gonna go. So I'm so excited, and I will see you when we're at Dave's.
I would try living with that for a little bit, you know, that bass line, because I don't think the swing's going to get in the way. It's just following like the subdivisions, so dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
and the kick pattern as well. It's following that. You listen to that, dun, 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 which is really common for after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that bit there.
Oh, you're about in the bridge, not middle.
That
out of
one
time.
feels like it's not fitting right. I feel like it should go down, down, da da down, and then another note in it that's not like a dissonant note. If you see what I mean?
Yeah, I did it wrong then.
Did you?
So what sorry, I thought you meant the middle then.
Yeah.
So in the bridge, it's really quite hard to get it in time.
Yeah.
So
that note, it's that
Yeah.
note. There's something about it. Love that. It's just
I'll just do it simple then.
yeah.
I mean, you can always add. It's just I liked, yeah, because when I play it live, it's
Okay.
kind of,
Nice, that isn't it?
I was videoing me reaction to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
People like to see me excited because then it means that they're excited.
Does it?
That sounded so full now. Ride's always good for a chorus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Open hats are also a good idea.
Definitely.
It's the same beat, but then
Yeah, I see.
Hey guys, so we have just kind of finished up what we're doing with the track for Something Beautiful for today. We're going to come back and do Shape on the next session. And what I'm just going to quickly do now is put a guide vocal down for Something Beautiful. We've decided not to do the full vocals today because I'm not really feeling amazing in the voice. So it needs to be on a day where I'm feeling great. So just going to do a guide vocal so I've got it to listen to and so I can go over and think of ideas and things like that. So that's what we're doing now. The great thing about this track is we don't need this track for another few months, so we've already made massive progress with it. So what the process will be now is just sitting with the track, listening to the track and kind of just going over bits in my head, like drum fills and you know, sitting with the things that are already on and deciding if I want them in the final mix. So that's where we're up to. We'll be finishing off Shape within the next couple of weeks, and then that will be the next single. So yeah, I'm just going to put a quick guide vocal and then that'll be wrapped up for the day. I'll have some time tonight to go and do some of the little bits and bobs that I've got for the album. I've got a busy weekend this week, so yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'll take you along to the guide vocal session. Yeah, I did think that. I thought it was a bit fast, but fall, let anyone hear me the day that I fall away from it all. Was it something I said or nothing at all? Hey guys, so there's been a little bit of a break from recording the last week and a bit. Just couldn't find time to get together and record. So we're back on it today. Today's the 23rd of June. We will be finalising completely Shape and also probably getting very close to the finish line of Something Beautiful. And I don't know, maybe starting another track. I'm not sure. We have got another couple of tracks that are already very baseline started that we started before we even started getting together and recording. So it'll be probably one of them. I Am Yours or 1964. So things are happening, guys. Very, 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 very tired. I've got music videos, meetings, photo shoots, all sorts of stuff going on galore in the background. So yeah, I'll see you when I get there.
I think it was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was definitely the thing I was singing, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it all the way through the chorus, because the choruses are quite long.
Yeah.
It might just get a bit too over. If we can do
I think through the chorus and then when it hits do 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 do, maybe have it go into long held notes.
something like that, yeah. Hey guys, so we have just fattened up Something Beautiful a little bit. Just looking at some kind of ways to blend into the chorus, out the chorus, into the middle eight, etc. So we've just been messing about a little bit just there with some strings, some various things to thicken the sound, because that's a big part to kind of create layers and all that kind of stuff. So we've just put some like little extra little bits to create a wall of sound for Something Beautiful, because it's ending the album and I want it to end the album on a real kind of, you know. So yeah, so that's what we've just done. We're gonna try and put the vocals down on Something Beautiful now. We'll see how it goes. Something Beautiful is one of the most difficult songs for me to sing, even though it's not the highest song. Somewhere where it fits in my voice, it's not easy. So we're gonna see how we get on. And yeah, move forward from there really. I think we're going to try and get Shape finished today so that we've got that ready to upload to the master. Fingers crossed. Because we're filming the video for Shape on the 4th of July. So yeah, we've decided we want to try and get that one done and dusted pretty much by the end of today. So yeah, that's probably going to be how the session's going to run today. Vocals, maybe some backing vocals, and then move forward from there. We're just going to play it by ear a little bit. 'Cause I'm on the edge of something beautiful. That the one? Yeah. I mean, it's that vowel because it's the sound or the breath needs to hit the top of your mouth, and if you go too much, because there's a difference between if they say there open up at the back, but if this is the edge, it's really hard to get that proper. If this is, yeah. The thing is, if I just went over and over that, if this is the, I could get it, but it's getting it after a full gap and going into then the rest of the chorus. It's like edge as well. If this is the edge, that sounds good at the back of your voice, as opposed to if this is the edge. I mean, depends on what you like. Yeah, it's because I lose my voice all the time. Because if I go far, if I'm singing and I'm too far in the back of my voice, I'll lose my voice. I've got to be on it, and sometimes I can't hit them, and it's something physically with my vocal that stops that. Sometimes it stops me from hitting them. Like last week, there was no way. I am wrong, but pardon me. It's here where I live, and I'm feeling kind of nervous today. And the ocean with my mind in this state. I am wrong, but pardon me. It's here where I
that seems a lot more even to me now.
Yeah. Some of us holding in our hearts and think about things this way. Hey guys, just going to the session with Dave. I am starting I Am Yours today. Well, we've kind of already started it separate, but this is the first day we'll be working on it together. I can't tell you how excited I am to work on I Am Yours. Just very, very excited. We've got something beautiful pretty much down. There's a few things we need to change on it. I need to do some backing vocals on it. That's the only real major change that needs changing with it. And then it'll be like a mixing, a MIDI instrument kind of job from there. So just like little like synthy things in the background and stuff like that that'll need adding. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're up to. So Dirty Town is done. Shape is done. Something Beautiful. We are, like I say, just on the cusp of it, and we'll be starting I Am Yours today. Fingers crossed. So I will update you. I'll try and give you an update later on. I tend to be rushing straight home from these sessions because I'm going to try and stream tonight. So if I don't get time, then I'll update you at some point as to how I Am Yours is getting along. But yeah, you'll see when you get there. So we're just checking the levels between Shape and Dirty Town together next. That's something I didn't ever really think about having to do, but when you're listening to an album, it's kind of track after track after track, so you have to make sure they're mastered in at least some roundabout similar way. So we're just going to check the two now, and we'll, yeah, take you on that.
So you can see the readouts there. Yeah, Shape is louder, but we'll do a little bit of A/B now, because what you got to do with those is that really for me is just to make sure that, oh my god, like one's not -20 and one's not -5.
Crazy differences.
Then you got to like flip from one to the next, and it's going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we know it's not going to do that, but the next judgment call is which track, like, you know, when you listen to something, if I was listening to Blur playing the Universal or something, or playing Tender acoustic, and then I knew the next song was going to be song 2, I'm expecting a bit of volume boost. I'm expecting it, because psychologically someone's on the acoustic guitar, it's, you know, you think of like a live gig, if you get up there on your acoustic, the band after you, the same volume as you, you've got to be like, it's going to mess with your head. Totally, It's never going to happen that way, is it? So, like Dirty Town, it's got a more acoustic feel to it. It's not got an like all guns blazing all the time feel, whereas Shape, I think, has that bigger feel to it. Really.
I want on the album Shape to be the biggest one.
Do you? Yeah. Okay.
It's the one with the most energy, I think, out of all the tracks. So I think it makes sense for that one to stand out in some sort of way.
out.
Hey guys, to give you an idea of what we're doing right now, we're essentially, because I Am Yours is a pretty free-flowing track, we've not decided if there's going to be any beat or any rhythm in the background of it yet, so what we don't want to rule out potentially as we get into this track, because we're both very excited about this track, we don't want to rule out that possibility, so we want to keep it to some sort of gridded tempo where it can be without losing feel. So what we're trying to do is figure out whether we can get the mixture of free-flowing tempo and gridded tempo together, and it will be fine. So what we're just doing like little tests of going from the intro, which is free-flowing, into the verse, which is a bit more tempo related, and then seeing if that crossover works. And we've just tested it and it seems absolutely fine, if not really good. So we'll be doing the same but going into from the verse into the chorus and seeing if that happens. And then after this, after we've put some sort of guide track down, we will go into the vocal booth and put a guide vocal on. So guide vocals tend to be the vocals that you just put down just so you know where you're at with the song and check that tempo wise everything is fine, because tempo is there to kind of back up your vocals. If your vocals are out of tempo, or if the tempo feels wrong for the vocals, then you do really notice it in the track. So that's what we're doing with this one. This is the first track that we've done that has been a mixture of free flowing and gridded tempo. So yeah, just to give you an idea of kind of what me and Dave are actually working on right now, that's pretty much it. Hey guys, so we've just put a 75 BPM track down. I think it was 75, maybe 73 BPM track down. So we're just gonna add a guide vocal. So this won't be the final vocal, unless there's any vocals that are really, really good that we want to keep. But for now, this is just going to be a guide vocal so we know where we're at. Also, it gives me something to go away and listen to. It's a great thing about the way me and Dave work, or the way Dave likes to work when he's working on a big project like an album, is really sitting with the tracks for, you know, weeks. Like Dirty Town was a real process of weeks and weeks of work, really, that we kind of sat with and didn't really get excited about overly at any given stage, because we knew that it was going to be a process. And the song I Am Yours that we're doing today, this is even more so important to both of us, because it is a really, really great song. The lyric is quite special and means a lot, and it's a vehicle for a lot of things. So we really want to sit with this one, make sure we get the tempo right, not mess up on these really early stages of the track, because this is where the difference is. We don't want to get halfway through or even like towards the end and be like, oh, the tempo was wrong, because that would completely, we would be kicking ourselves, especially with it hopefully being going out as a single. We're going to do an album version and a single version for this one, because we want to keep the track in its entirety, but we also want to be able to make it accessible for people via, you know, streaming platforms and things like that. So we're going to have an album version and a single version. But yeah, so we're just going to put the guide vocal down, and yeah, it's going to get a brew actually, because this album it's a minefield of so many great emotions. But yeah. I am a monster in red and a beauty that you will adore. I'll be gone tomorrow. View this love that is never enough. Do you see me in trouble? you grieving for us? 'Cause I